Hey, how you doing? Welcome back. And if you're new here, what's good? How are you? Welcome, welcome, welcome. I am Kalilah. This is Keeping Up with Kalilah, and I am a life coach and mindset manifestation content creator. I produce content that focuses on mindset and manifestation to help people create the life that they love living. I operate under the belief system that we have control and power of our lives, and all we need to do is get intentional about it, and I help people do that. So before I get into the video, if you want to work with me personally, email me at uyouhvthe magic@gmail.com. I'm going to post it somewhere in the video right here, maybe just across my face. Maybe I'm gonna do that. I'm now offering 90-minute brainstorming sessions where you talk to me about your area of interest and we come up with a plan for next steps. Email me, let's get this work. Come on. Without further ado, let's get into the video. Wow. I've learned so much information on my personal development journey and coaching others, coaching myself, having coaches, reading books, audio books, YouTube videos, so much. I have so much information to give. So I wanted to start with the very, very basic, like my bare minimum manifestation mindset must have. So if you are interested in learning what I cannot live without, keep watching the video. So in my, I'm so happy that y'all pressed the play. In my 4 manifestation must-haves, all of these things are equally important. I could not move forward with my mindset without using all 4 of these. My first mindset must-have is the app called Insight Timer. Y'all, Insight Timer is a free app that has over 60,000 guided meditations across a platform. You can switch the time if you're like, oh, I want to do a 5-minute all the way to a 30+ minute. You can decide whether you want it to be guided. You can decide whether you want to have music. You can even decide if you want it to be a man or a woman. They have a beautiful playlist for content creators of color and coaches and psychologists and pastors. It's just a really wonderful database that gave me the opportunity to see that meditation doesn't have to look the same way. When I first got introduced to like daily meditation, it was due to a castmate of mine and friend, Tiffany. Hey, Tiff. She introduced the Oprah and Deepak Chopra's 21-day meditation experience. Every like 4 months, Deepak and Oprah usually get together and they create a 21-day free meditation. It's for different things. So one time they had abundance. I think right now it's going on as we speak, and it's for peace. And what happens is in the meditation, they give a little bit of a background about the meditation, and then they give you some chants to speak, and then it's a beautiful music, and then you're left to meditate on your own. And I found this very difficult because I was a beginner and it felt like I wasn't meditating. It felt like as soon as they stopped talking, my mind would be wandering. I didn't even know if I'm doing it right. Like I had no guidance, and so I never stuck through with the program. But with Insight Timer and me trying different things, I learned that in the beginning stages, when I was training my mind, it's important for me to be having an entire guided. Like I needed to be listening to someone give me very clear directions. Like, okay, so we're gonna breathe in, we're gonna breathe out, we're gonna breathe words of prosperity, we're gonna breathe out peace, but like just very, very descriptive. Plus, I also enjoy music. So I was able to find my thing in meditation and what works for me so that I was able to get confident and build that foundation, and then I can branch out to all of the ohms and all of the other special parts. Before I move on to the next step, the reason why meditation is so important in your manifestation journey and mindset journey is because meditation is only the act of stilling your mind. The reason why quieting your mind is so important is because when we have a lot of different things going on. We have our ego telling us what we need to do. We have all of these plans and and errands you got to run and business things. And when you have so much going on around and through your head, it's hard to hear your intuition. It's hard to hear next step. It's hard to hear your purpose. It's hard to be still and also remember who you are. So that's step number 1. Having 10 minutes a day of stillness, but guided stillness. Use the inside timer, y'all. The second major key in my manifestation must-haves, my manifestation must-haves, steps in my MAMHs, is my I Am Affirmations playlist. If you're anything like me, you want to get things right. Like, I really don't like wasting my time with trying to figure stuff out. Like, I want to have a very short shot way of seeing success. And so the I Am Affirmations playlist does is it takes out the work of you having to create your affirmations and trying to think, okay, what beliefs do I want to change? What blah, 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 blah. There's tons and tons of I Am Affirmation playlist on YouTube, and you can listen to it about wealth, you can listen to it about health, you can listen to it about love, sleep, anxiety, depression, fear. Like, there's a whole list, and usually they're about, the ones that I would go for is about 15 minutes. Would stick to 15 minutes and under, just so it can be a regular thing. And we're doing this every day. We're standing in our mirror, having the playlist play, and usually, if it's a good playlist, it has a space for you to reply. So it'll be like, I am abundant and wealthy. And then you're in your mirror, I am abundant and wealthy. You know, we're just going for it. Before I go on to step number 3, let me just take a little sip of this. I put too much sweetener in that. She's a little too sweet. I'm sweet enough, honey. Hello? Anyway, before we go into it, make sure y'all hit a thumbs up, put your notifications on, because I've not really gotten down to having a schedule, and I'm more so posting things as I'm super inspired to do so. So you don't want to miss out on this content. Hit the notifications bell so you get a notification about when I post something. You know it's gonna be fire. Like and comment and share. All right, so the third thing in my manifestation must-have pack, is a journal and a pen. Now, these need to be specifically for this journey. So you can write your affirmations in there, your declarations, you can script, you can write your gratitude in here, you can plan, you can do your goal planning in here. This is your journey in creating the life you love. So we don't want to have no errands or bills in here or letters. Like, this is specifically for that. It doesn't have to be anything fancy. Like, for me, I got this from Amazon, but there's like, you can find a cute little notebook. And for me, I'm a person that really enjoys like an aesthetic look. So I make sure the stuff that I get is cute because it makes me want to write with it. It makes me like look forward to it. So as you can see, I got like this really cute pen with this is the book that I use when I want to get real gritty and like fully immersed in this journey. Must have. When you have such big and huge plans, it only solidifies it when you write it on paper. It makes it real. And there are so many exercises that are used with writing that it's important for you to get used to having your journal, having your safe haven on paper. It goes from here to here and then it just pops up. You know what I mean? So we need this. Get you one. I feel like I've also seen really, really cute ones in Dollar Trees. You can have even a regular notebook, like one of those spiral notebooks. I have notebooks upon notebooks. At this point in my life, I decided I wanted to get a cute one, but it can be anything. It just needs to be specifically for that. Okay? All right. And my last manifestation must-have is an Abraham Hicks either playlist or audiobook. I'm gonna give y'all some brief background on who Abraham Hicks is. if I don't know if y'all are familiar, if y'all have ever heard of The Secret by Rhonda Byrne, that The Secret book and franchise is The Law of Attraction. And Rhonda Byrne actually wrote her book, published the movie after listening to Abraham Hicks. So basically, The Law of Attraction and Abraham Hicks's work is like the secret behind the secret. It's like the more deep, in-depth plans and steps, and more so on the philosophy. The Secret was kind of compacted and packaged in a way that was more digestible to the general public, and then people who want to take The Secret further then go and refer to Abraham Hicks. So for me, as a person who is not only transforming my life, but I'm transforming others, it's important for me to always have this new rhetoric, the new beliefs that I want to have in being implanted in my brain. So Abraham Hicks has allowed random people on YouTube to use her content and to chop up her content in bite-sized pieces under 15 minutes. So there's a bunch of pages on YouTube that have different themes. So one of the theme will be like manifest money now, or the power of love, or having new beliefs, or overcoming old fears, like these kind of snippets of these teachings that are available across so many different platforms. So for me, I use YouTube, and the page that I follow is called Animated Abraham. I follow them because they post a 15-minute snippet every single day. I don't know what time they're on, but it's always available when I wake up, and I'm either listening to it while I'm in the shower, I'm listening to it when I'm driving to work, I'm listening to it when I'm making breakfast. Like, it's definitely a part of my day. The reason why this is so important is we are living in a society who is based and structured around the opposite of what we're trying to do. We've been told that you need to work hard in order to receive hard. You need to go through struggle in order to receive a payout. Getting rich is hard. Being healthy is at the mercy of the world. Creating needs to take time. So with this idea that all of that is a sham, it's important for us to stay sharp so that we can combat what's going on in the world. And that's how I do it. I listen to it 15 minutes. That's it, every day, at some part of my day. If you have any questions about this, please comment below. I get so much joy out of touching and hearing that this is working for y'all, and that stuff is happening and shifting in your lives, and conversations are being had and awareness is being had. Like, I'm getting so much joy. It lets me know that this is helping people, which is all I want to do. So if you have any questions or need any clarity, please comment below. Thank you so much for watching this video. I really can't wait to see you next time. Peace.